This is Mungo Darkmatter, and welcome to Dark Matters. Today on Dark Matters, we're going to discuss how to use sand as a temporary scaffolding for building. Sand is really kind of the perfect material to build ramps or ladders or scaffolding type structures for building. The Egyptians actually did it to build the Great Pyramid. They built up sand around it and would build each level successively. The great thing about sand in Minecraft is that if you dig out sand from the bottom of a pile or a stack of sand, the sand above it drops. Whereas if you use dirt or cobblestone or a lot of other materials, if you dug out stones underneath or blocks underneath, they would not drop. Gravel is another block type that will drop down, so you could use gravel for this as well. Either one will work, but sand seems kind of pretty plentiful, particularly if you're in a desert area or along the shore. Alright, so if we look up here at this building, there's like a balcony coming up out here. I want to extend it out some, but the building's up high enough so it's kind of dangerous to kind of lean over the edge and try to get a block out and build it out farther, although you can use that method. But as you can see, it's a long drop because not only is it a long way up there, but you could end up dropping all the way down the hill, and it's just pretty dangerous. So one solution is to build a sand scaffolding or ladder. So we're going to do that. I'm on like a little ledge here, so let me go around through this door. You're going to go down another level. Let's go down over here. Alright, and if I go over here, I have another door to the lower level. Watch these holes. These holes are little traps I made for things. Alright, see, that's the ledge we were standing on. But if we built the sand ladder right there, we would be a little bit, it would be harder for us to extend it from up there because we'd be a little bit too close to the building. We want to be a little bit farther out. So I'm going to start here with sand, and I'm going to put a block here, and I'm going to hop up onto the block. Now here's a trick that's great if you haven't learned it yet. You can actually hop and place a block under you, and you'll go up another block. So you hop, you actually have to time it somewhat. Alright, so now we're up here where the ledge is, and we can actually extend it. Now, how far do I want to extend it? If I wanted to extend it a little farther. Now, if you put another piece of sand here, that's kind of what I was talking about, that you could die dropping that distance. Let me respawn here real quick. Let me see if I can get all my stuff back. Alright, so this is the scaffolding we temporarily made. Now, the nice thing about this, as I was saying, is you can always dig from below and see it comes back down. The bad thing is if you like try to stick stick another block of sand on the side here, it slides down. But that's also a good thing, because up from above you can slide down sand as you're trying to build. Like for instance, we could go up here and let's put a couple over here. If we hopped up, we can put a sand here and fill in this space like that, see? So you can build your scaffolding out a little easier. You can also go carefully over to the edge, and you could, I said carefully, you can also place dirt or other blocks on the side of it, and they will stay up. But when you do that, you got to make sure that you remove those blocks before you get rid of the scaffolding. If the scaffolding is you know, if you had those blocks up here at the top, you would have to remove them at the top. You couldn't go down and remove the sand because they would be left up there. On the other hand, that's an advantage because you build a platform in the air using sand. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out over here, or maybe not over there. Careful about the little traps. Alright, I'm going to go out over here and I'm going to build from underneath where I will not fall and where I can get a good angle. I'm going to build this out a little more. I'm not sure why that is here. Put a sand block here, here, and here. Alright, I'm not doing well today. You gotta be careful doing this, as I said before. Alright, let's see here. I'm very clumsy today for some reason. I'm going to extend this out a little bit. I need to go up a ways. So depending on how much sand you have, you can make a pretty big platform. You could make a platform this wide all the way up so you have a little bit of space to work. But I don't think I have that much sand. And frankly, I seem pretty clumsy today. Alright, now, we do have two columns here, though. So what we can do is, if we have two columns going up, can take some dirt and build ourselves a little platform up here. You could use wood or any other type of block that does not slide down. So you couldn't use gravel or sand here because it would just slide down. But this gives you a little bit of a platform. I like to use dirt a lot in addition to sand because it's easier to dig up than wood. Takes a little longer. Like if this was a wood platform, it wouldn't break down as easily. Right here. So now I'm going to build this out some more. Now, there are a couple of ways we can get rid of this or finish it up. I'm going to actually take this out here and this out here. Let's see if I have a... Well, at least I brought a couple of torches with me. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Now, let's see, I got to get rid of this dirt. And I'm actually going to get up onto the balcony, but I want to just leave the sand there so I can get the sand from the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the dirt and then get the last piece of dirt. So I've dug out all the dirt. It should be on the ground there below. And all that's left here is sand, which will fall. And once again, you got to be careful as you're doing this. You're going to hit that. Alright, now put the light up here so we can see. And what I'm going to do is fill this in with blocks. Oops. And a little bit too far. Alright. So I can walk way out here now and look around. Alright, now it's of course gotten dark, so what we have to do is slide down the ladder, get a little bit of sleep, and then when we wake up, we're going to go back outside and take a look at what's down here. Alright, we have some dirt blocks, which we're going to be picking up. Not sure why I can't pick that one up. There we go. Wait a minute. Oh, that's a little buggy thing there, isn't it? Alright. I'll just kind of ignore that for now. Oh, my inventory full. No, my inventory isn't full. Alright, that one picked up. Okay. Alright, so you see we have these two columns here. What I'm going to do is since I had to build a wood pick anyway, I'm going to just use the wood pick on it real quick, because why waste the stone pick when you have a wood pick, at least for sand. Wood pick pretty much cuts through sand about as fast as a stone pick, or at least it seems to. Alright, so we got all this stuff. Got rid of that platform. So we have this other column. We're going to take that down. While we're at it, let me get rid of that ladder. Well, there goes that big. All right. Now you can see that platform of dirt is just kind of floating there, even though I detached it from the sand that was kind of supposedly holding it up. That's why you don't want to leave any dirt or any other blocks that stick together way above, because you got rid of the sand columns, or if you climbed up above like we did and then came down here and got rid of the sand columns, you would not be able to get up to them without building another sand column or a ladder or something. Alright, there we go. That's all of that. And as the last thing, let's just run up real quick to the top. And there we have our view, and that's how you use sand as like a temporary scaffolding or ladder type structure, so that you can build things up above more easily. And as you could see, there's a danger to it even using sand, but it can be of help to you. I've actually used sand before because it started to get dark, and I was cutting down some trees, and I was using a little bit of sand to get up to the taller trees, and I actually just made the platform up a little bit higher and waited for the night to pass while things were coming after me. I'm Mungo Darkmatter, and this has been Dark Matters, and whatever you do, enjoy playing Minecraft. What you want, what you want. Come